UFC Fight Night Emmet versus Vallejos is coming up this weekend. Here are my predictions. Starting off with the prelims, we've got Piero Rodriguez versus Sam Hughes. I don't know much about either of these chicks. Gonna go with Piero though, from what I've seen. Stronger grappler. Doesn't really get taken down too much. Strikes. Eh. Not a fight I'm tuning into. We'll move on. This is a good one. Elijah Smith. He's in my video for best prospects. I've got him in there, featured him in the end. Watch that one if you haven't already. Versus Su Young Yu. Very good grappler. It's a striker versus grappler battle. It'll be interesting. I think Elijah could probably get it done here. He probably just has to take him out early. It's all about how much can he keep the fight standing and defend the takedowns. If he gets taken down, he's not bad on the ground, but he's not great compared to Su Young Yu. So we'll have to see. Yeah, I think Elijah can put him away rounds 1 or 2. So that's my prediction. Elijah knockout 1 or 2. Oops. What have we got here? Bia Misketa versus Montse Rendon. I think she's kind of like the Movsar decision. Yeah, she's kind of just a decision merchant. What have I got on my notes here? Nothing. Great. All right. I'll go with Bia just because she looks a bit more manly. We'll go with the MMA Guru method. Up next, we got Luan Lecedra versus Heisha Sosa. A little tough. I believe Heisha is a contender series guy. 13-1. 13-1? No, 14-1, sorry. It's just about if he can take down Luan. They're both very good on the ground, so if you couldn't tell, he's got a BJJ black belt tattoo there. But yeah, it'll be good on the ground. I think Luan's definitely better on the ground. You're not going to have a black belt tattooed on you if you're not good on the ground. I believe he has 10 or 11 submission victories, and Sosa's more of a striker. Yeah, Sosa's more of a striker. Few knockouts, few submissions on his record. Yeah, he's better. It's got better overall game, but I think Luan could probably get it done. More than likely a submission. Maybe I reckon a late submission, maybe rounds 2 or 3, late round 2, 3, or Sosa could KO him as well. He's had a few losses. He takes a lot of shots, so it's just about that durability. Yeah. But I'm going to go with... I'll go with Luan for now. I think the grappling will overpower. Another tough call here. Balaji Oki versus Manuel Souza. Another contender series guy, I believe. I'm going to go with Souza, though. Oki hasn't looked great. As of recently, he's not super consistent. Has a few knockouts, but so does Sosa. Sosa has quite a few knockouts as well. Got a few submissions on his record as well, so he's hunting the finish. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Sosa on this one, unless Oki just plays it safe, keeps his distance, just keeps popping with the jab. Stuffing takedowns. He could cruise the decision victory, but I'm more seeing a knockout or sub. Probably knockout. Oki has been knocked out a few times, submitted once, knocked out twice, or the other way around. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sosa on this one by round 2 knockout. I didn't realize this fight was happening. I had no clue. Alright, it's not letting me do this, so. But this is Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. Let's get a bit more center. All right. We got our goat. This is our goat, my Tebek Orobai. We know him. We love him. So he's confirmed welterweight, I guess. And Chris Curtis moving down from middleweight. I don't know when that happened. I'm not exactly keeping up with Chris Curtis's career, but Orobai by whatever he wants. I think it's going to be... it's knockout. Oh, yeah, if it's finished, it's knockout sub. No. How chinny is Chris Curtis, though? It's pretty well hidden. I think Orobai sub, round 1. I think he can get it done on the ground. Yeah. Just put your life savings on his money line. No. Will this one work? It won't. Mr. Decision. Brad Tavares versus Eric Anders. I'm going with Eric on this one. Tavares is pretty chinny, so... yeah, Tavares is pretty chinny. But if Tavares wins, it's going to be a decision. It's tough, though, because Eric Anders... this is trash versus garbage. It's a tough pick for these two. I'm going to... trash versus garbage. I'll go with Eric Anders for now. Probably by decision. I don't see either of these guys. As chinny as Brad Tavares is, I just think Eric Anders is equally as shit. This one works. There we go. That's better. Let's try to correct this a little bit. Let's try to correct this a little bit for you people. People at home. Alright, it's so off center. Alright. That'll be alright. Okay, good enough. We'll keep it rolling. Alright. We got Charles Johnson, Bruno Silva. Oh. What am I doing, bro? I should edit that shit out, but we'll keep it rolling. We'll make it easy for myself. Charles Johnson, Bruno Silva. I would say Bruno Silva based off the fact that Charles Johnson isn't versing a young prospect who's undefeated in the UFC. And he did get slimed by Alex Perez. And he did slime Van and Lona Kavanagh. And Bruno Silva got slimed by Joshua Van. But I'll go with Charles Johnson regardless. Even though Bruno Silva's no young prospect. I could just see him absolutely chinning him, bro. Chinning or getting that decision. Bruno does have some alright grappling. I feel like if he wants that grappling to work against Charles Johnson, he has to get done early, 1 or 2. He's small, man. He's a small man. He's 5'4". Compared to Charles Johnson, 6'9". We've just seen that this weekend with Jesus Aguilar and Sumadaji, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. I just see the striking advantage for Charles Johnson. Being a 5'4" flyweight's crazy. But yeah, Charles Johnson, late TKO or decision. We'll move on to the main card. And it's a very solid opener. Vitor Petrino versus Steve Aspel. I'm going with Vitor. I don't care if Aspel lost fucking 300 pounds to make heavyweight. He lost to Denzel Freeman on the regional scene. I'm just saying. He has knockout power. So does Vitor. I think he's just going to get fraud checked, though. I think they're bringing him up a little bit too fast. But yeah. Vitor. Probably knockout. Aswand has pretty good cardio. And Vitor's the more ideal heavyweight build. Bit fitter. Yeah, Vitor Petrino. Knockout decision. Oh, this one's good. Marwan Rahiki versus Harry Hardwick. Marwan, honorary Australian, represents Morocco, but I'm happy to call him Australian. Had an awesome Contender Series fight. Go watch it if you haven't. I believe it was last season, but what week? Week 8, I think. I remember watching it. I think he almost got slimed. And then either crucial decision or knockout. I can't quite remember. Harry Hardwick in his debut didn't look good. He was fighting out of his weight class and literally got leg kick KO'd. So, what do I see there? What do I think? I think Rahiki can get it done. Yeah, Rahiki. I reckon by probably a knockout. I reckon round 2 knockout for Rahiki. Got some power in those hands. Another one I'm excited for. Another featherweight. Jose Delgado by whatever the fuck he wants. I love this guy. Pause. But yeah. Jose, goated. I don't give a shit I'm pretty sure he missed weight against Nathaniel Wood. I don't give a shit. He beat Nathaniel Wood. Don't matter what you say. Don't disrespect my goat like that. My Mexican goat. Should have fought like 2 weeks ago on the Mexican card. Don't know why he's fighting here, but I'm not complaining. He's fighting. Yeah, Andre Fili. Ankh needs to retire. Ankh is shit. Ankh is chinny. Jose Delgado, flying knee to the dome. Head kick, jab, fucking whatever he wants. Not much needs to be said. Represents US. I might be a bit racist. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, Jose Delgado by wherever he wants. The featured bout. Umar Sai. Sorry, I should read the other way around. Ion Kutalaba versus Umar Sai. I've got Umar. Umar's got some strong knockout power. Kutalaba. He's always interesting. But yeah, all the advantages are in the favour of Umar Sai. His only losses to Alonzo Menifield, which was a bit of a step up for him. Well, it was a step up for him, so. But Umar Sai, one of the best light heavyweight prospects, in my opinion. Yeah, I think he gets it done in one. Done in 1 or 2 by knockout. Co-main event. I feel like you could have other co-main events, but this fight was scheduled a little while ago with Amanda Lemos versus Jillian Robertson. I've got Jillian. Amanda's on her way out. She's old, man. She's lost, 4 out of her last 5? To be fair to some good fighters, but Jillian's old as well, no doubt about it. But I think Jillian gets it done against Amanda. Amanda's way too high ranked for how mid she is. I believe it's 8 versus 5, right? Well, 5 versus 8 if we look at left to right. Yeah. I could see a crafty decision for Jillian Robertson. Won't talk about this bout too much. It's not a bad fight though. Just not a co-main event. Main event. Bye-bye, Josh Emmett. You are getting slimed. Kevin in 2. Kevin by knockout in 2. Holy shit, this guy is good. If he wasn't on your radar before, now he's on your radar. Yeah, Kevin, just look at this. I mean, Emmett's equally as fucking shredded and beefy. They're little featherweights. But yeah, Vallejos he's a violent man. Great striking. I believe he's not a grappler. Good takedown defense though. Yeah, Emmett, just too old, man. He's been, he's lost to Salau and Murphy. He's coming off an ACL injury. Something like that, like year and a half. But yeah, if the overhand right does not land, then he loses. His last one was against Bryce Mitchell, which was December of 23. So it's been a little while since he had a win. I don't see him being Vallejos. I don't think anyone does. No one with no sentient being would pick Josh Emmett. They've seen the Bryce Mitchell highlight and that's it. That's why they would pick Josh Emmett. But yeah, Kevin, I mean, but if Josh Emmett fraud checks him, I will be pissed. Because Unc needs to retire. He's about 40 now. He's had some cool knockouts. But yeah, he's extremely one-dimensional. Just overhand right, doesn't work, fuck's sakes, complain. That's all it is. That's the Emmett game plan. But yeah. And then got like fucking weirdly submitted by Yusuf Zalal. And just worked by Lauren Murphy. So, yeah. Those are my predictions. Very good fight night. I'm very happy with this one. A lot of fighters I like. A lot of names. If this fight night gets popular, a lot of names going to be in the comeback. Especially you. I hope Jose, he will, touch wood, he will get it done. Round 1, round 2 knockout. Andre Fili's on the way out. That should be the main event. I don't care. But yeah. I'll post my predictions on Instagram at Sona MMA. Might make a Twitter for the love of the game. Yeah. Typology predictions. They're likely to change. I think where I'm most likely to change is, I said to Eric Anders, I could just go fucking Brad Tavares as well. This one's pretty tough. This one's a tough one to predict. I still think Luang will get it done. And yeah, Smith won't change on that. But yeah. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know if my takes are terrible. Let me know if they're great. I'll see you in the next one.